There we go. Figuring it out one step at a time. Here we go. Okay, so this is more or less the finished product, pretty much. What I have to look at, sorry, right there. What I have to look at now is just the intro, and I'm gonna have to kind of get my bearings on that. The entire premise of the video is that Halle Bailey just basically changed any expectations. Yeah, I've been having so many audio issues. I was like, I just forgot to turn the knob this time. So, but anyway, Halle Bailey has done something that's it is really different. It's very different. I know the video is going to claim like she's changed hip hop. I don't know if that's the right thing, but she's definitely taken it in a unique direction. It's kind of crazy. So right now, the first bit of the video, I'm just going to do voiceovers. I have a bunch of like really iconic hip hop, Tribe or yeah, Quest. Then I have Kanye, Missy Elliott, Run DMC, and Wu-Tang, and some others that I didn't actually spend too much time. I like, for the sake of the video, I learned who these people were, and then like I was like, oh, I've heard this before. It's like, it's one of those. You're like, oh, they did that? Cool. I was thinking about adding Jay-Z and like other people, but I feel like the point gets across with just these clips. Tribe Called Quest, Grandmaster Flash, fucking Kanye. You can't deny Kanye's music, but god damn, Public Enemy, etc., etc. So anyway, we're putting Kanye in there because like he is incredibly influential, just what he's done. So, and this is not like a personality contest or god, I don't know, fuck that guy. Like, in the words of Dave Chappelle, he's unwell. But we're not talking about Kanye today. So let's see. I want to get some text up here. And I got a new font that I'm really excited about called Bangers. It's like really cool, like comic booky. Don't worry, we're gonna make that a little bit more legible here. These are earworms, all of them. All of the this is not the best way to show that, is it? This is gonna be on another scene. Or at least I'm gonna do this. Color source. Let's just do black. Nice clean black. Boom. And then boom. Oh, yeah. All right. So this is the sort of the voiceover situation. Now I'm probably going to do this in Audacity instead of OBS because the quality is going to be a little bit higher, and I'll be able to have a little bit more control over those things. So there we go. Cool. So that's what we're working with. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm like transparent here. It's weird. Put this on the second monitor. Boosh. What's nice about voiceover is I don't really have to pay attention to my, visuals, which is nice. It's a nice change. All right. I need like a queen, like a yes queen kind of moment with Halle. Of which I'm sure though I will find plenty. So because like if the buildup is she's iconic, she's iconic, she's iconic, or she, you know, here's icon, 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 she is an icon, right? If I don't have like her being like, you know, then it's not really gonna work, I think, for the intro. Everything else is done. God, I wish I could go back in time and redo the harmony bits, because it's actually a lot cooler than I thought it was initially. It's really, really something else what she did with the harmonies here. It's kind of nuts. I just need a shot. Just need a shot. I like this whole like she cheats to the side. Here, like, oh, I gotta. God, it's such a good tune. This is nice. This is iconic right here. This is a great shot. Like that's just an awesome shot. I need it right before the group shot. Yeah. All right. Good. 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 I'm wondering what to do about the volume for the other tracks. I think I'll just put them low in the voiceover. All right. In hip-hop, like any other genre piece of art, there are people who come along and change things. Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang, you name it. We've had some big groundbreaking artists. Today I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is as much of that artist, is that game changer. Okay. Let's cut this out. Forget what the controls are. Oh well. Maybe we should do this in Ableton. Do it in Ableton. Because I have more access to different effects in Ableton. On the edge. Alrighty. Let's make this Ableton. Because budget. Alright. In hip-hop, like in any... Helps if I do that. In hip-hop, like in any genre of art, there are change makers. Dare I say influencers? But today we're going to focus on one person, on this artist who has become a change maker. And her name is Halle Bailey. When we discuss music, we do so in 4 different ways. We discuss the harmonies, the melodies, the rhythms, and the timbre, which is just another way of saying the way that it sounds. Halle's beats and rhythmic convention. This thing is in 12/8. I thought it was in 6/8. Then I went to go back and look at it. It's in 12/8. This is madness. This is unlike anything I've seen in hip hop. Not that I'm the biggest connoisseur of hip hop, but this is incredible. So let's talk about it. There we go. Now I just got to cut that out. In hip hop, like in any genre of art, there are change. Wow, that's nasal. I talk like that? Why do y'all listen to me? In hip-hop, change makers emerge. You got people like Wu-Tang, like Run DMC, people who are such incredible artists that they touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. That's going to be take one. In hip-hop, let's get another one going. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it on this one, and solos. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. People who rise up completely with a completely different take on whatever it is the art is. They come up and they change the game. They change what we think is possible. And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, and just the approach of the audio, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. I mean, there's nothing like it. This is revolutionary and game-changing. All right. So, a lot of people follow a script, and I do have some stuff written out, but I found for myself, I get a more genuine result. Hey, what's up, Moon? Also, sorry, Diaria, I see you. My bad on not responding. I'm glad that, thank you for the note on audio. Yeah, some people write scripts and stuff like that. I write like little notes, and then she is one of a kind. And this is not hyperbole either. I mean, this track is ridiculous. Name me a hip-hop tune in 12/8, go. Like, hip-hop in general has historically confined itself to 4/4, which is not a bad thing. And I do go over that. I go over, like, 4/4 doesn't mean simple. Like, the aesthetic is if it's done badly, it's done badly. So, and then I put in my little terrible beat. Her voice is stunning. Yeah, her technique and her voice, her musicianship. This is one of the problems that I have sometimes when I run this channel, is that there's an obsession over vocal technique, understandably. We talk about amazing singers on this channel. Absolutely, Halle is there. She's incredible as a vocalist, but her and her sister are the whole package. I mean, just incredible music writing. Anyway. In hip-hop, change makers emerge. You got people like Wu-Tang, like Run DMC, people who are such incredible artists that they touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. In hip-hop, change makers emerge. I don't like that. I'm gonna play it from here. They touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. I like that you touch the genre. They touch the genre. The other one is just kind of struggle bus. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. Cool. I like that as an intro. People who rise up. People who rise up completely with a completely different take. Rise up. Oops, come on now. Completely with a come on now. I need to crossfit that. I'll get to chat in just a moment, y'all. A completely different take on whatever it is the art is. They come up. There's some good little bits there, but Jesus. People who rise up. People. I think I put that here. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. That's they touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. All right, that's cool. The B-roll will be, Run DMC,
approach of the audio, the soundscape, and today I'm going to make the case that...
Yeah, all right, I like that. And let's make sure that that's not shitty either. I'll get the chat right now. Sorry, I just need to... This is one thing about Ableton that annoys me, is everything is like... I think you can remove like snap to measure, but whatever. I listen to their music all the time. Most beatboxers, almost everything does 4/4, including classical music. You know, 3/4 and 6/8 are also common, but 4/4 is the most common. You know, and you can tell when people struggle with other time signatures. This happens to beatboxers a lot. People like, for a while, it was like really impressive to do 7/8, like. My snares or my hi-hats suck, but like, it's not impressive. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. If you spend a day practicing, you can nail that. It's like you can tell when someone is doing like a music theory piece of homework, right? It's just like, here's an idea. I'm going to use that idea and experiment with that idea, and it's going to be a thought experiment, and that's important. And I think actually you should just write a bunch of shit in different time signatures. Like, I think you should practice making beats in a bunch of different ways. Collapse generally does the fastest beats. I need to watch more Collapse. I mean, he won a GBB, for God's sakes. Like, the dude's good. I'm stunned by his creator game. He is, as a content creator, so on top of his shit. And there really aren't, like, now that Shazam and Sin kind of like don't make content for like the community anymore, which, you know, if anyone's followed my beatboxing commentary on this channel, no one's surprised. People are assholes. They didn't deserve the treatment they got, so they stopped because it wasn't worth it. You know, and then, you know, it's like what Sin said is that there was a conflict with his actual interests and the way he wants to spend his time in his life, and you know, that's legitimate. But like Collapse, and I like Maddox. I think Maddox has the best chance of crossover, but he's so deep in trying to teach people like the production end of beatboxing, and I respect that. But anyway, Collapse, his point is Collapse is killing it, the genre, in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case. We're going to fucking cut out all these silences. Some of it gets awkward if you cut too quick, but it's YouTube. Shit gets awkward. Let's deal with it. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. Too long. People who change the game. There we go. The game of art. There are people who change the game. They feels like it needs a crossfade, which is weird. The game. Yeah, change. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. Yeah, it needs a crossfade. That's like the little aspirate bit of it. It's so interesting. Yeah, let's do a crossfade. The game. Change the game. Isn't it amazing? Like, it's not even in the waveform, but you can hear it. There's like that sizzle between the two consonants. The game. They touch. Change the game. What is this sound? They touch the game. Game. The game. I don't know what that sound is. We're gonna do this. Change the game. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that noise was. Getting back to chat in just a second. No one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case. Where is it? Oh, it's right over here. Change the game. No one else had done before. No one else. You go away. Who change the Halle Bailey.
people who change. There are people who change the game. There are people who change the game. There are people.
Also needs a crossfade. It's super interesting the way it works, like the way we expect sound to continue.
Who change. People who change.
Like it just sounds so unnatural if you don't crossfade it. All right, sorry, I'm getting into chat again. Have you seen the wild card for 2020? No. Yeah, okay. I knew he won one of them, and it was after D'Lo, right? So D'Lo's 2020, and then Klaus is 21. Shazam and Sin split up. They're still really good friends, but Oni-chan is shut down. It just, yeah, it's like that took, the weird sound was you breathing, then audio cut. Okay, thanks.
Who change the game.
I like that little vocal fry. Change the game. But I don't want to get cheeky with it.
They touch the genre in a way.
These awkward pauses. Can you tell I don't know what the hell to say? Crossfade.
The genre. They touch the genre.
I'm not going to get too obsessive over it, but
genre in a way that no one
just needs to be one fluid line. No self-indulgent pauses here. No, thank you.
In a way that no one else.
Ooh, too much.
Way that no.
A
way that no.
Way it's that again. It's too. It's so crazy how that works.
That no one.
Yeah. There's just this natural desire for like in a way. It's just got to be given more space. And then this just needs a crossfade, but not over there. Over here.
That no one.
Still too abrupt. Let's bring it over here.
That no one else. Genre in a way that no one else. Genre in a way that no one else had done before.
Kind of a little jumpy, but let's get it done. Because I got to review submissions.
And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists.
Do we want a de-esser here? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. Those little S's are annoying, but they're not like the worst. It's so easy to get like, the perfect is the enemy of the good.
The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, and just the approach of the audio, the soundscape.
We're saying the same thing here.
Just the approach of the audio, the harmony, melody, rhythm, and just the approach.
Melody, rhythm.
Handles harmony.
Harmony, take too long. Crossfade.
Harmony, melody.
Yeah, see? It's just so much better without that indulgent break. Just a little crossfade. Just a little crossfade.
Melody, rhythm, and just the approach of the audio, the soundscape that she creates.
A little weird with that upward inflection, but we'll keep it, I think.
The soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it.
The soundscape that she creates, it's like a You can tell when I'm searching for the words, which is, you know, part of why video essay is video essay.
That she creates, soundscape that she creates.
Ooh, too quick. Crossfade.
That she creates. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. I mean, there's nothing like it. This is...
There we go.
There's nothing like... I mean, there's nothing... There's nothing like it. I mean, there's nothing like it. This...
All right, so instead of I mean...
That she creates, there's nothing like it.
And then just a nice reiteration of that.
I mean, there is
nothing like it, though it's an exclamation. Because clarification, no. Exclamation, yes. And then crossfade. We'll see how that works out. This might be too abrupt a cut.
There's nothing like it. That she creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
Boom! It's not bad. It's a little janky, but that's not bad. 2020 was canceled. Dilo is 2019. Codfish to 2018. And it's amazing. Dilo and Collapse kind of got a lot out of the fact that there was COVID. I'm sure that's a really, really ignorant thing to say. But like, I would imagine there's something about the GBB, like, cause it's the tournament. It's like the battleground, right? That's where the best of the best go. Even though we're trying to make it not that way, that is what it is. And so it, you know, having that title, untouched, and uncontested, for years, you know, due to whatever circumstances, not necessarily COVID, but like this happens in StarCraft. In Brood War, the ASL was like what, like quarterly or annually or something. It was the ASL in Brood War was not frequent. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. They touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. That's not bad. It's a little jumpy, but I'll deal. Could probably beat Dilo at this point. Yeah, I mean, I think Dilo's you know, done competing, unless it's for the lulz. He just doesn't need to. He's much better off. I'm actually shocked at how well Collapse just like leaned into the whole creator thing. That's the only option. For a musician, the only option is the creator option. I don't know how else you do it anymore. Because like music is a commodity. No one gives a shit about your music. They have to give a shit about you or they don't care about your music. And in doing that, you have to kind of be an influencer in a way. And it's weird, but that's what it is. So when I see Dilo, like Dilo's content game is rough around the edges, which is fine. It's like he's fucking Dilo, so it works. You know, he makes up for like not a pristine content strategy because he's just so damn good, which is probably the better place to start. But Collapse is just shocking. I'm not sure if he made a lot of content beforehand or whatever, but he just like just laid into it. It could also be that he has a lot of money or like he's taken care of, because like that's definitely a way you can make things a lot easier on yourself. You know, you can hire thumbnails, you can hire people to do all that sorts of thing, but you know, now I'm just making guesses. Okay. And you know, this is not about any sort of hate or anything like that. That's just like my musings of things. This is good. Okay, so this forces me to cut out a lot, which I like. I like when I have to have that happen. Let me change the window. Has Jack all money. Interesting. That's really impressive. That's super impressive. You know what? I was talking to, like, when I was talking to Vocoda about this, we were talking about, you know, tournaments and content creation. And, you know, I was like, he was very, very adamant that if you really believe in what beatbox can be, that, like, you should get investor money, you should take the risk. You should take the financial risk to do something. It's worthwhile, it's so real, it's so there, you know, and he was so adamant about that, and I think he's right. So maybe Collapse doesn't, maybe he just barely breaks even, or like whatever, because AdSense on fucking on beatbox videos is hot garbage. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. They touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case at how... I don't think having the actual music under is a good idea. I think I need like chill hop or something like that. At managing what little he does have. That's the fucking bitch. Being organized and managing people and managing everything, I had no concept of how important that was to be organized. Like, it makes sense. Be organized. Like, okay, cool. But it's like fucking essential in a way that I never appreciated. I was like, but if I just do more, like if my idea was like, if I organized as a substitute for doing more, that's bad. It's a really, really hard thing to balance, but organization is massive. It's definitely a challenge. In every genre of art, there this really needs to get cut down. In every genre, I like ending this here. Genre of get rid of that car thing. Genre of art. There are people who change the game. This power pose is really cool. And we'll just take that. That's a bit much of a shot. That was very fast. If we're gonna do this with Kanye, I want to get the white glasses shit. That's a really cool shot. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, like that transition's actually really baller. I should never say baller ever again. People who change, especially to have it on change that like literally changes in a way that no one else had done before. I fucking love this tune. It's my window. In a way, this is like, I remember seeing this music video in a way that no one else, like when I was, oh man, like it was kind of around when Obama won, right? Whoops. It was, yeah, I think it was like roughly when Obama won was when this came out. And this image, I never forgot this image. It's kind of incredible how that works. Fake. And I want to get rid of nothing. Not that this woman isn't fantastic. It's just like I want to get the Missy Elliott shot. There we go. Did I hear about the Kanye drama? There's always Kanye drama. The guy's out of his mind. And I mean that in some way where it's like frustrating, but also like the dude is sick and everyone's, you know, oh, there's no excuse for this or that or the other thing. And I'm going to quote like Dave Chappelle, like, you know, people who are sick, who commit murder, but are too sick to understand what the fuck is going on. You know, they don't, like, we treat those people. We don't necessarily lock them up, although you can make the argument. I think the complaint though with Kanye is not like people spend this time talking about him as a person. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with the harm he causes, and that's it. And those two things can live in separate places. He can be sick and he needs treatment and he needs help, but also he can cause a lot of harm. And people seem to be on two sides of that fence instead of being like, he's sick, but seriously, he needs to shut the fuck up. Like, in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to... What was wrong with this shot? It looked like it blacked out. Okay. Just the thing. Today... Oh boy, we need Run DMC in this. I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey... Man, I don't want to fucking cut too much. I mean, if we get that shot of Kanye, that's good enough. I like this is what I have to do more often is I have to be like pressured to make these choices. And like, you know, make an interesting video. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want that bit. Good. And there's the Missy Elliott. And then there's a good shot of both of them. No, you can go away. It's not about you, Aerosmith. And then I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those. This is a much clearer picture of him. I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is. And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey... It's got to be right there. So this is where I say Halle Bailey. Today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is... Do I get this? Perfect. No, it's got to be cut, that bit. It's like only a frame, though. Let's do a box turn. We're borrowing from the zoomers here. Halle Bailey is one. Yeah! There we go. That's it. That's the stuff. He's definitely a genius when it comes to managing resources and thinking on the spot. He said himself he's pretty much all his beatboxing is freestyle, and he has like 2 routines. That's pretty fucking dope. As a person with bipolar 2, I understand him, but he does need to take his treatment seriously because he has access to it. I agree, 100%. You know, I have bipolar disorder. Like, I do really well with it because I have treatment. Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony. And then I was gonna do, I think, this. I really, really, really like the zoomer edits. I don't think it's an all the time thing, but it's pretty fucking cool when it's done well. So the way that she combines elements of this, that, or the other thing. Melody. Let's speed this up. Where's that? Handles harmony. Harmony, melody, rhythm, the harmony, melody, rhythm, the sounds. That almost lines up perfectly.
melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
I almost like the blank there. I kind of like it like there. And then almost want to like chop it up.
Creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
What I'll do is I'll do this. I'll move this, I think. Come on, stop being stubborn. And we'll use more of that.
Melody, rhythm. Melody, rhythm.
Kind of works.
Melody, rhythm.
If I move it a little bit more, I think it works.
Melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. There's
Yeah. Okay, and then I'll extend this. And then
like it. There.
I just gotta chop up the words to be where I want those edits.
There's nothing like it.
And then just do like an animation. Getting to chat right now, sorry. My aunt has bipolar and she tries her best not to be around her kids when she feels the low part coming, but she loves family more than anything. Medication is difficult. Like, it's gotten a lot better. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, fuck this shit. It was definitely like the cure is worse than the disease kind of thing. But now, like, it's way better. But, you know, I've also had shit ton of therapy in my life. And I'm lucky to have had that. Because in a lot of ways, I think I'm more stable than people who are neurotypical. Because of just the opportunities that I've had to, you know, learn about myself. So. Oops. Oh. God, I love this font. I'm using Banger font for like everything right now. I love the shit out of this.
Nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
That's pretty okay. I'm gonna add animations to that though. I think I can probably use the same one, just the animations. Just like a normal typewriter would work. Let's try that.
There's nothing.
It almost better without the animation, yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like it better without the animation. I haven't gotten put on meds yet. My therapist is hesitant because of other health issues that I have going on. Yeah, usually bipolar medication is not subtle. I was on high amounts of Seroquel. A lot of it was stress related, and you know, I was working in the grocery industry during the pandemic. I live in a place where open carry is legal. And a lot of people who are open carrying, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. It doesn't take more than one person who is open carrying and being a dick about all the things that it's just your job to do to make you radically uncomfortable. Usually, and I'm not a fan of guns. They're fine recreationally for hunting. My grandfather fed my mother and his family with guns. You know, anyway, I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole can of worms. But most of the people who open carried and came through my line were like really nice. Like really nice. It was almost like they made a point to be more kind because of that. They were just like aware of that. And so they made a really strong effort to be kind. But there was one guy. Man. I asked my manager, I was like, how did you confront him and not? He was like, oh, y'all would have had my back. I'm like, I'm like, I'm glad you think that. So anyway, that's a fun little. I'm gonna take my dog out of the room. She's demanding. Yeah, you're a dog. You're a dog. You're a dog. Come on, come on. You know the rules. You know the rules. You gotta let me work. Yeah. Anyway. So under all that stress, I needed, like, I couldn't sleep at night and all that shit. You know, my wife is like immunocompromised. It was fucking stressful, man. But it worked. I don't need it as much anymore, and so we're making that adjustment, you know, in the meds. So the rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Do I want that exclamation? I feel like that actually cheapens it. I feel like that cheapens it. Like, there's nothing like it. What if I increase the font? Just like a little bit. This one I might do an animation in. Just like, there's nothing like it. Like, oh shit. Okay, there we go. Sometimes Filmora crashes. Like, there's nothing like it. No, I want the font to be bigger than the other words. And then we'll do 125 as well. There's nothing like it. I'm even gonna go bigger. I'm gonna go bigger on this one. There's nothing like it. It's too jagged. I think we just need to do that. There's nothing like it. Come on, get bigger. Get bigger, do it. There's nothing like it. Where's the animation? If I could do the ramping quickly, because when you do ramping slowly, it actually kind of looks just cheap. So like right there is fine. There's nothing like it. I'd be okay with that for all of it, actually. I get like a really short duration. And then, yeah, like barely perceptible. Like there's nothing like it. And then it's got to be a little cleaner on the actual bits here. So, fun fact: I never used to spend this much time on my my intros, like ever. Ever. I never spent this much time on my intros and never spent this much time editing videos. Unless it's not true. Video edits like this, where there were more like video essays, I spent a lot of time on those. But this is, I'm trying to level it up. I'm not going to make the reacts like a giant piece of art like I've been trying to. I just need to chill that shit out. All right, and then this needs music underneath. What is the music pick that we're going to do, though? Like, what did we pick for this? It can't be chill, because we're trying to hype. It's referencing hip-hop, so, like... what's glitch hop? Stream beats. Like that's like elevator room shit. Like it's got to hit harder. Let me see what they got here. Yeah, no thanks. No, we're talking about hip hop. Is there like... Is that actually from him though? Yeah, okay. It's a pretty decent track. This is cool. I feel like I'm too white to earn this. Yeah, that works. Boom pop. Yeah, I just also want it to be like not like if it's like the roots of hip hop kind of style, like a real throwback to the OG stuff. I don't want to do that only because like I don't want to try and sonically position myself as being like OG and old school, and having that kind of thing. It was just a super weird sentiment, but that just feels like what it is. Okay, well, you need to start dupe. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game. They touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape. Oh, we're just going to extend this. Harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates. We're going to go faster on this. Melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates. Man, I have another one. What is this listicle? 2. I had 3. For this. It's like... What was the speed hotkey? Oh, come on. Let's do it like that. Yeah. And then I can go back to this one shot. Come on. Come in. Harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates. Melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates. Bring it in just a bit. The soundscape that she creates. Rhythm, the soundscape that she creates. I almost like the movement. Soundscape that she creates. There's nothing like it. But then it feels like it's like, well, shouldn't I also have the singing bits? But like I'm being persnickety. That she handles. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'm wondering if I start it a little later because this
harmony, melody, creates. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. In every genre of art, there are people who change the game.
How's the volume?
They touch the genre in a way that no one else had done before. And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. In a way that no one else had done before.
There we go.
And today, I'm going to make the case that Halle Bailey is one of those artists. The way that she handles harmony, melody, rhythm, the soundscape that she creates.
Yeah, it's got tension to it.
There's nothing like it. Like it.
All right, now we can start adding the bits that I already have. Let's just do a gentle fade out. And I'll do the audio.
Like it.
Punch that in.
I'm a big deal.
I don't need that part of it. Cut that down.
I'm a big deal. I get sick and tired of holding it in.
Coming outside, yeah, running that thing like the cuz behind me. The way that I spit, and I heat trying to
Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area.
You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you?
My beats need a vacation. That's right, I'm chronically Caucasian. Don't listen to this. Don't.
I'm gonna zoom that in, and then do a little screen shake. Boosh. All right. I would think I was going for like J cuts, and then it just doesn't really work. It's like the volume is just too low. It's like I almost want to compress it. Yeah, it's like there's just that little fucking bit. Like, it's like that, just that right there. A little loud there, but that should do better. Sorry, I'll get in chat in just a second. Oh, well, it's funnier without the headphones, because for the first time in a while we don't have audio issues. I wouldn't mind, though, some feedback on the levels with the music, but... which is a good transition for timbre. Oh, that's the end of timbre, and then I need timbre. Timbre. If this is sub 8 minutes, I'm gonna be really pissed. It looks like it'll be fine.
Something that just don't sit right with you. Sit right with you.
It's like the mic is clipping. Yeah. It's like it's clipping. I want a shot of that for B-roll. But like it's I don't know. This is one of those things where like it's over time that I post this. I need to chill. God, it's so boomy and so bad.
Sit right with you.
It's just so fucking bad.
If we fall,
I'm an audiophile. Yeah, it's fucking boomy and unintelligible. I also have like super sensitive headphones. I need the hotkey for the fucking equalizer. Ooh, too low, or too much. Too much. Too aggro. Still boomy. Let's get rid of you. Not kind of. All right. Again, let's do.
I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace.
Let's just punch in on the butt. That's a still image. That's a still image right there. Yeah, let's freeze on that one. God, I fucking love this song so much. I'll punch in there. And there's that jarring thing. Stay box. A little faster.
When you smile, it's like the rain dries out.
Punch in. Oops, not you. Fillmore makes these effects like super easy. This is another thing with the EQ, just not, it's just too muddy. I thought it was a good idea to boost the low ends, and it was one of those things where like my audio settings, I'd screwed with them so much. Okay. Epic feel. That's not weird. I might be screwing myself over by getting too into the weeds with this. No one wants your frame in there, goober. A little audio cutting in and out. Oh. I question some of these punch-in decisions, but this is why, like, yeah. I started to do it where, like, I would do... Whatever, I'll just fucking live with it. Too long. Pause. That I will get into after I bring in the Mercado bits. Where is all that? I literally, like... Where is the... I need to, like, bring it in? I guess so. I thought I had it in one of these. Wow, okay. I can't believe I took that out. That's the whole point. No, I know I have it. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Ugh. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, it's pedantic for you to say it a second time, you lither. I was watching way too much Jim Carrey. It was like almost like a reverse zoom. All right. Did I show right then and there? Did I not show how woke I am? You got a white savior right here. I have the complex. I just called it Eurocentric. Holy. Transition. This part is the one that I had the hardest time. This is what I was going to redo tonight.
Nice.
If I'm going to make that joke, how do I make the joke about Jazz coming into the house? I don't know. I can punch that in a little bit, or we'll do a pan. I don't want the freeze frame. Boy. It's one of those things where, like, you know, in the midst of it, you're like, oh, I would do that differently. I would do that differently. I would do, you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those. This I want to do over again. Ugh, so gross. Changes to be made. Uh,
They wait on you for.
it's funny.
They wait on you for.
The way that the pizzicato comes in, it's almost like it's like a little blip on the audio.
They wait on you for.
That's funny.
They don't know this grace.
Break is too long. Some of these cuts are really awkward. A part of the reason why these are awkward is that, like, so I changed my audio setup like crazy. So I had this jump cut script, or I do, in OBS. So yeah, those cuts are actually just part of the jump cut script that I had to clean up, and that is for the most part cleaned up. Jesus, same with the fucking. Write that down and then. Completely unique, punch in. Right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, these. I'm glad I fixed this jump cut shit.
Angels make a
Jesus.
angels make a way somehow.
I think I reintroduced the track in here just because it's kind of, this is a long kind of bit. So I think I bring this back in. Just really bring it down. It's too epic. It's too like something's gonna happen. The other shoe's gonna drop. It's like, I think just a chill step is fine. I have heard this thing way too many times. No. That'll do. Yeah, I like that. I'm a little, like, the chords are a little tiring there, but that's fine. All right. I am so fast at this, and I'm very proud of myself for the advances I've made as a creator. It's still trash. All right. Still trash. This isn't my final form. Yeah, I like it. Is it necessary to do this? Yes. Oh, that was clean. I was expecting to have to redo that cut. Let me get the spelling. Let's bring it down. No, I could go here. It's too messy. There we go. I see. Yeah. Faster. Ah, it's in the same key. I think. No, it's not in the same key. Fade out again. Fade out. That's right, forever in my mind. Boom. Yeah, you start right there. You start on that. Yeah, buddy. You start right on that boom. Right there. Yeah, you good. Alright. There's I kind of like that just cut off's awkward. I actually like that. Um, all right, this is something I was working on. The one of like the how to YouTube better channels was doing. I want to try it. And it's just like you address the camera, and, you know, you're like. Reasons like this and others are why Halle. And if you're interested in discussing more of the genius that is Halle Bailey, you can click right there on the video. I got it right. It's right there. It's not there. It's right there. Yeah, they were like when you end the video, people are just gone. So if you kind of almost abruptly insert like, here's my next thing, it's like, oh, okay. Kind of it matches the pace of kind of the arc of a YouTube video in terms of expectations. Like it's jarring in the edit, but then when you watch it in context. And if you're interested in discussing more of the genius that is Halle Bailey, you can click right there on the video. I got it right. It's right there. It's not there. Cool. All right. That's it. 9:30. Here we go. That gives me time to take like a little break. Well, I gotta how dare you? Oh, that's why. Hire. Did an MKV. Are any of you watching on the phone? Because if this screws up, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. If this is like, if the same thing that's been happening on the phone, like people's phones, is happening right here, I'm gonna just lose my mind. I've spent so long in this video. I think because I spent so long on it, like I was making it before I had all those issues. But I will be so upset if that happens. But it's nothing a cappuccino can't fix. And it sounds fine? Good. All right. Yeah, there's that weird thing that was happening for some people where they would listen to it on their phone and there was just this weird like absence of sound from my mic, which is so weird. It makes me wonder how audio is encoded, that they're two distinct, different. What's happening? It's like you'll hear like the video that I'm commenting on perfectly, but then my voice goes like and these really irritating high-pitched sounds. And it only happens on some people's phones, usually older phones. And I'm pretty sure what happened was that some of the older phones cannot handle a refresh rate of 48,000 hertz, I think it is. I think that's the refresh rate. So movies are generally done in 48,000. Music is done in 44.1 thousand. And that difference is quite noticeable, right? So if you're on an older phone that has trouble with that, you're not going to get the audio out of it. But like if you listened on the computer, all my other videos were fine. But it's an age demographic thing. So like Mariah Carey fans are younger than you'd imagine. Yeah. All right. Dope. Good. It's done. It's done. Finished. Finito. Ah, that's a lot off my shoulders. I need to workshop a title here. Thanks, ChatGPT. All right. Oh, ChatGPT. That's how you know I'm old. Innovation and the impact of Halle Bailey. Yeah. Shifting paradigms. The new sound of hip hop. Is Halle Bailey. Oh yeah. Thanks. Fucking ChatGPT. That's the new sound of hip. The new sound of hip hop is Halle Bailey. How does that sound? That sounds like a good title to me, but how many characters is that? Because if it's above 55, Whoa, fucking ChatGPT. Oh, it's 35 character. That one's nice. Yeah, there's also Halle Bailey just changed hip hop. Or how Halle Bailey just changed hip hop. I think that one makes more sense. And then I think just the better thumbnail than the one I have, because the one I have is like reaction. It's not the that's not like a video essay proper. I gotta turn the fucking AC on. It's ridiculous in here. Do I have a good image of Halle? Oh god, that would be nice. Heaven knows, heaven knows. It's such an earworm. How is it an earworm when it's 12/8? Damn, do you know how hard that is? Heaven knows, and if you to me somehow. And then I think I'll just do, here, I'll put this up as the that is, was I on this one? I was on this one. Alright, we'll just do get a boosh. That's the one I'm on. And that's gonna be 1280 19 or 720 720p Use that as a thumbnail size. Now I can't get it out of my head. Heaven knows, heaven knows, and if you to me somehow. I'll do this. Whoops. Cool. Alright, now I can do all kinds of silly things. Why doesn't it show in advance? Nope. Yep, no. 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 Yeah. This has got to be just like brighter. Which was kind of cool. Huh. Actually kind of nice to have that sharpened. What? Not that much. Although that is also cool, actually. I kind of like that. Let's just do it. There we go. And a little cool, like, a little background shizzle nizzle. I will never speak again using that term. That was atrocious. Okay, now we give this a crap ton of color. Yeah, buddy. We're gonna blur it just a smidge. Nice. Let's give her an outline. This is like one of the coolest things, like this outline thing. I've been doing this a little bit and I really like it. And bring that under, and then bring this into Greenland. And then we do this. Now, the one complaint I have about this is I can't see her face enough. So we'll have to change that. You know what? There's a better way to do this. This is going to be some chicane, tomfoolery and chicanery right there. And then I might actually just prefer this. Just looks weird. I can have it the other way around, actually. Yeah, like this. And then, so actually do it, all of that, but then just have it on top. And then you can get rid of this. Boosh, 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 boosh. Let me just make this a little bit more blurry. Gaussian blur. Her neck looks weird if I do it that way. Still looks weird. The only complaint I have about this is that it's like, it kind of reaches into that sort of like sexuality thing that is fine for them. It's just people are so fucking weird on the internet. Like the shit that I end up reading is like, oh god damn. Alright. I think that will do it for the thumbnail, and then I just need the text. And we'll do 4. Like that. Let's blur this even more. More blur. And we're gonna do it in Banger, my favorite new font. There we go. We'll do it in here. Boosh. This way. Boosh. Outline. Almost looks better in white, doesn't it? Actually, it just looks better in white. Kind of crazy. I like how that works. I think it just looks, it's more legible in white. Is it though? I don't know. The whole sexuality is convo is so tired. Just let people be people 100%. Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's like, you know, she put in the video, I'm sure she put it in there. Like I've heard Chloe talk about it on Terrell. It's the background is too it just needs to go more in the blur direction. Do this. I remember like Chloe was talking about it in her Terrell interview, and kind of losing some of the texture there, but that's fine. And we'll make that a bit. Oh, yeah. If we're doing it this way. And yeah. Ooh, we don't want that. So I'll sharpen back into that. There we go. Just a little bit goes a long way. Contrast. I find that contrast is a really nice way to get like a lot of pop on skin color without changing it to be like super white, which has been kind of a something I've been trying to work on, instead of like making the colors like super, you know, because like the whiter it is, the brighter it is, right? So it's like very tempting to do that, but like that's not what you want. Still questioning if this is really the best picture for her. I think what I'll do is I'll grab another image from Angel. Oh, that's a good one. Just this below the text. Actually, I'll just change the hue entirely. And then yeah! God, that makes such a difference. Otherwise, it just seems boring. A little bit less in the opacity. Bam. Bump the contrast a little bit. Now! You were good there. Nice. Oh, actually. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I haven't changed the scene. Oh, because fucking stupid. All right. Sorry. This is what I was working on. That's what I was working on. Why is it frozen like that? Oh, it's weird. But yeah, that's the thumbnail. Why is the camera frozen? I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, that's the thumbnail. If the thumbnail bombs, I'll change it then. All right. This is why, like, when people invest all of this time into a video, like, I can see why people, they just get, like, emotionally just decimated by being a creator on YouTube. Or for me, it's like, just make more videos. And then, like, you know, you can do these things. You can do these things and then just like, oh, choose a specific video. Anyway, is that the one? Is this the live one? There was another one I had. Anyway, like, I do think, like, creators kind of complain too much about that whole thing, because, like, there was one I made that was really, that did really well. Take a look. But yeah, like, it's, any small business is stressful. I think creators are a little bit too noisy about that stuff. Let's do that. That's the one I'll use. Sweet. All right, y'all. Here we go. It is done. Published. We're good. Did I actually put the thumbnail in it? I don't think I did. I did not. This is why they don't pay me the big bucks. Where did I put it? There's some pictures, I think. Stupid. Oh. Where did I put the damn thing? Oh, it's in documents? No, thank you. Let's do that. Yeah, replace it. Past thumbnails. You. Oh, because it needs to do that. I got it. Okay. There it is. Now we get the thumbnail going. Silly, silly, silly. All right, there we go. Now we're done. Now we're done. All right, I'm going to take a little break, have a little coffee, and we'll do reviews of people on Discord and see what we can get done that way. Help people with singing. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all are crazy for watching me. I appreciate it. I'm glad this is done. I'm glad it's out the door. I liked working on it, but man, was it overdue. All right. Anyway, I'll see you.